The best thing about being an indie game developer is really being able to have your hands on so many things. I want to be a part of something from beginning to end.
The great about indie game is you could just try new things and you don't have a publisher saying like, oh, well, that's not been done before, so let's not take that risk.
It's a lot about freedom. Being able to try new ideas, just try things that don't have to be super financially successful.
That hands-on feel is really awesome, and also feeling like you have a say, even if you're just a small guy like me.
It's the dream come true, like, you know, and it's almost like layers of dreams come true. To create your own franchise at your own company and see that thing go from, you know, newborn to adulthood, that's really exciting.
I started modding Unreal when I was 17 and eventually got noticed by Epic, and then went to Epic and worked there for 9 years.
I started off at a place called Dreamforge, but then I got to go to Firaxis. You know, you get to work with Sid Meier on Sid Meier games. That was where I got to get some access into strategy games, and then from there I moved to Epic Games.
I got into film and started off on Transformers 2. Started getting involved in Marvel movies, Iron Man series, Captain America. I've loved being a part of all of those.
Working on a game for the first time, it's a game you really like, is pretty, it's awesome. You know, I'm a young guy, so I've been very, very lucky. It's very nice to wake up and want to go to work.
So Dalvin and I, we're Hollow Earth together. We met Matt and Rob at Laser Guided, and they had this really strong programming background.
Golem Gates, it was an idea that Matt Wolfke had of creating a strategy game like in a simpler form.
We were sort of building the infrastructure, but we didn't really know what to do with it.
We hit a point where we're like, all right, this gameplay is great, we're having fun. It's time to get real art.
And they already had a prototype game that was amazing. It was really fun. It was super ugly, but it was really fun. So we knew that it was going to be a really good fit from the beginning. Golem Gates is different than anything else out there right now. I think because of how it combines some existing genres with the RTS, the card games, a little bit of MOBA.
The art style kind of conveys this idea of you're in the far future, but what does ancient technology look like for, you know, future civilizations?
The fog itself in this real-time strategy is like its own character. And your character, who's like the harbinger, he's able to create using glyphs.
Glyphs matter in our game because they're basically your representations of your cards in your hand. So what units you have, what towers, what spells, what traps. And then you arrange those to create tactical decks, how you want to play a level.
The most fun part is when there's escalation in combat. You don't have the, oh, I didn't bring enough units, let me go bring them from my base. It's, oh, I'll just put them down right next to the enemy, and then he'll put something down, and then maybe I'll use something that kills some of his guys.
Whenever you're getting glyphs into your hand, you don't know what you're going to get. So it's not this thing where you're like, I'm going to play now and I just know right now exactly how this is going to play out. It really forces you to think.
Seeing it all come together is the best feeling. It's sort of like searching for something and then it appears.
And then once you've played it a few times, you're going to get hooked.
Well, I think for all of us, we're taking risks on this project. I mean, we're all leaving behind things that we know, things that we can make money doing because we believe in this project. When you get above a certain size, you're worrying about so many things other than the game. And we're all about the game. Well, I think there's a lot of hurdles we still have to figure out. A lot of balancing stuff. Telling a good story in a focused way, I think, is a hurdle.
The biggest roadblocks that we have at the moment is to make sure that we can pull off the effects that we have in our imaginations.
So we've been working on this for a while now. We've been working really hard, and we're very excited to hear what people think about it, to get feedback.
I'm looking forward to bouncing the gameplay design off of the community and to get some fresh ideas from them.
You're never 100% confident that you know how people are going to play. People are creative that way. They'll find some way either to break it or just to be unique.
If you're tweeting us and responding to us, we are seeing it. We really are listening to it.
We have a lot of cool stuff coming up, some really cool kind of partnerships with people we're excited to talk about. So stay tuned to golemgates.com and we'll keep you informed.